Morning, y'all. Greetings. Happy to be here. Happy to see y'all. And I wanted to catch y'all this morning before the sun came all the way up. It's about 10 minutes to go on this sunrise, but I wanted to make it here because I didn't make it yesterday and I wanted to. But good to see y'all. The message for today, most importantly, any new viewers, all 5 of y'all, any new people here, or some of my old folks. I think something that often gets missed or also misinterpreted is the isolation part about beginning the journey to self or enduring the journey to self. And it's it's really difficult because you really are by yourself. You may not be alone and you may not be lonely, but you are definitely by yourself, okay? So, I can't even really explain it because I'm surrounded by great people, good people, amazing people, but at the end of the day, y'all, all of us are going through our individual journeys, and along this journey, there will never be anybody that you are going to meet, that you are going to talk to, that you are going to collaborate with, that is going to be going through the same exact thing you are, that will be able to provide a level of understanding for you and your dreams that will be enough to validate you or your thought or your idea. Like, they can say yes, they can say all of the right things, but because they haven't been there with you every step of the way and experienced every single thing you've experienced at the same exact time, they will never understand how important this thing is to you as much as you do. And this is where people get lost, because even when you are venting, you want to call somebody and you want to vent, there are people out there in the world that can give you some level of satisfaction so that you'll feel heard. But at the end of the day, that codependency, that feeling that you get is so it's so satisfying. It's so, I feel heard. It becomes such a level of comfort that it almost becomes a bad habit, because that's not what this journey is about. This journey is not about validating yourself through others. It's really about knowledge of self. It's just you. And this is where people fall off the fucking wagon a lot of times, man, because they don't have anybody that can share their same thought process or their same creativity process, or even help them with their business or their efforts, or help relieve stress. And they end up falling into this darkness, not because everything is bad, not because anything is going wrong, but because they don't have anybody to share this with. And I know this is tough to hear for everybody, but you know, me and Boss Lady, we've been down for 7 years, and we have separate offices, and we spend days apart from each other, and there are some, we live together, you know what I mean? But there are so many parts of our journey that we don't even discuss with each other, because we know that even though we support each other, you can only get so far with another personality. You know what I mean? Like, this other person can only give you so much of themselves, and a lot of times it's not enough for you to be fulfilled. So you are better off training your mind to be self-sufficient, for you to be enough for yourself. Okay? I say this all the time. Writing things down is the best way to process information. You can get oh my God. I'm gonna go here, okay? Most people have a weak mind. Most people have a weak ass mind. 99% of people have a weak mind. Your mind is not even anywhere near as strong as you think it is. No matter how much success you've had, your mind is not nowhere near strong as you think it is, because the smallest thing could tear your consciousness apart. And what I mean by that is exterior validation is a lot of people's downfall. They need another person. They need somebody to hear them, to feel them, to touch them. They just need that. And I am saying it's a weakness. And I don't know if that's 100% true, but I know it's more than 50%. So it's a lot of validation in me making that statement, and quoting off that ridiculous ass statistic I just gave. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of that is true. And the reason why you're so weak-minded is because you can actually go through steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of success. But if you don't have anybody to share it with, it almost invalidates that success. And that's where y'all, it's just us here. It ain't a lot of people here. It's probably 4 or 5, 6 of us. Okay? That's where we have to be mentally strong to understand that there will be stressful times. There will be great times. There will be mourningful times. There will be sad times. It's going to be so many different emotional phases that we are going to go through. And we may not be able to share in that emotion with another individual, and we need to mentally build ourselves up to be okay with that. Okay? I don't know if y'all know this, but we were made to be nomads. We were made to roam this earth. We're not supposed to be sitting in one place at one time. And a lot of us, you are stagnant physically. Not because you're not doing anything, but because you're not going anywhere. You're not seeing anything new. You're visually stagnant. You need a change of scenery to keep your mind fresh and strong. You keep looking at the same view every single day. And your intuitive skills, your conscious awareness is being thrown off, is being weakened. Your consciousness is in a weakened state because it sees the same thing every day and there's no change. Same people, same routine. And that can be a weakness after a long time. And I don't want to keep harping on the word weak, but I really don't know what else to use. Okay? So, let me get into the meat of what I was going to say and say that I want you all to try something. And I really want to know you guys' thoughts on this, maybe in a couple days or the weekend or even next week, okay? But I want to give you a different frame of mind, a different perspective on this, okay? Your emotions, the way you feel on a daily basis, it's not true. It's not real. It's a figment of your imagination, okay? I'll tell you how I know this. I know this because I could be having a great day. Nothing could be going wrong, or I could wake up early in the morning and I could feel an energy that doesn't belong to me. It can be anxiety. It can be a little stress. It can be just something to where a little voice is whispering to my mind, something's about to happen. And I had to develop a signal to send to my consciousness and my subconsciousness to keep that energy away from me, like it doesn't belong to me. And I want y'all to understand that ideas, energy, emotions are floating around in this ether, in this air, in this invisible space that we take up, and it's latching on to us at any minute. You know, you all went to work, somebody been in a shitty mood, somebody yawns, and now you yawning. Like, this is telepathic, unseen energy that is jumping onto you on a daily basis. And in order to keep your mind strong, in order to keep your consciousness bulletproof, in order to keep your subconscious programmed in the way that benefits you most, you must constantly be reminding your subconscious and your consciousness that it cannot be penetrated or influenced by anything outside of you. And that is a daily fucking job, y'all. It's a daily job. It's a daily job. Your weakness, your mental weakness, is coming from your inability to speak to yourself in a way that builds you up. So if you are not talking to your subconscious and your consciousness on a daily basis, you are doing yourself a disservice. You have to talk to you. You have to speak life to you. You have to tell you what the fuck is going on. You have to command yourself to keep moving forward. I'm telling y'all this. Okay? Here's another thing. I'm saying this out loud. Okay? Because it's going to rub some people the wrong way. Make sure when you are talking to spirit, when you are talking to your guides, when you are talking to God, praying is okay, but sometimes it's better to be thankful. So change your routine up. Sometimes you pray for things that you want, but other times you need to be grateful, because a lot of us, you have a belief in you have a belief in something greater than yourself, but you don't have any faith. You've been praying for years. Every time he been giving you the shit, she been giving you the shit, the universe been giving you exactly what you want, and because you've been programmed to constantly pray, you don't even realize that this gift has been given to you 25 times over. You just ain't fucking paying attention. Be thankful and start using what you've already been given instead of asking for more. You're praying for a gun, and you got a pair of goddamn nunchucks in your pocket that he didn't give you, because this wasn't even that type of slanted gun battle. You just need a little pair of nunchucks. Nobody's supposed to die. My bad, y'all. My alarm went off and my video cut off. But what I was saying was, you're praying for things that's not necessary, and your God, your creator, the universe, your guides, they're giving you all the protection, the love, the skills, the people, the resources that you need. But instead of being aware of that, you just keep asking and begging and pleading for more. This game is about action. This is about what the fuck can you do right now, today. It's not about always, trying to get more for tomorrow or stacking up resources. This is about survival. Sometimes, it's about action. It's about all of us. So keep in mind, the book's coming soon, y'all. 4 Pillars of Mental Mechanics. It'll be here before you know it. 4 Pillars of the Mind. And I'll get into that at a later date. But y'all, this journey is not one-dimensional. Okay? So the message for today is get your mind strong. Get your consciousness strong. Start reprogramming your subconsciousness to endure this earth journey that we on. We talk about this all the time. This place is dirty, man. It's too many distractions, man. It's all kind of bullshit going on out here that doesn't fucking matter, bro. You need to make sure your mind is strong and safe. You need to make sure that you are actively using the tools that you've been given, the skills, the uniqueness that has been given to you. You need to be wielding that sword, man. You need to be out here chopping shit down, not just praying for somebody to do the work for you, bro. This thing belongs to you. And if you do not tell the world who you are, the world will tell you who they want you to be. And that ain't no fucking lie. I'm proud to be Eddie Estell. That got me fucked up. I'm kicking ass. Every day. On purpose. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. I love y'all. The sun is coming up right now. Oh, man. What a morning. So beautiful out here. But it's my second video this week. No, third video in as many as 7 days. So, you know, your boy is getting his schedule back together. And I will be back. Today is Thursday, by the way, so y'all can hold me accountable. But today is Thursday. I'll be back Saturday or Sunday. One of them football days. New strategy, new thought process. But keep y'all mind strong. Keep your prayers as detailed as possible. And most importantly, be thankful for the things that this world has already given you. And you need to figure out how to start using those things for yourself, giving back to yourself, and not be so fucking weak-minded about everything. Yes, you will be by yourself. This journey that you're on is solely about you and you only. And there may not be anybody for you to collaborate with on a spiritual level that truly understands who you are and what you're about. So you got to make sure that your cup is sometimes your cup can be full, but the water is toxic. The water is dirty. So you got a full cup of dirty water, and that's just as bad as having a fucking empty cup. So make sure that when your cup is full, that the water is pure. It's nurturing. Some minerals in there. Get you some Himalayan salt, a little lime in that water, so you can be hydrated. Some of y'all is drinking from full cups and you pissing it right out because it ain't got no nutrients in there. So, you know, I appreciate y'all coming to my Ed Talk today. We're doing what we focus on this month. So y'all should catch me on LinkedIn or send me an email, eddie@mentalmechanicsinstitute.com. I have interview prep. I got my mindset mapping. I have what else did I roll out? There's one other class I just rolled out. Oh, decompression chamber is back too. So if y'all going through anything, decompression chamber is there for you to vent. If you need an ear, we can reorganize your structure, resituate your problems. Just put things in order so you know which one of your issues you need to tackle first. I'm a collaborator, so I'm not telling you what to do. I'm listening to you, helping you organize your shit. Mindset mapping is the same thing. Any ideas, strategies that you're looking to, put out here in the world, I'm your assistant for that. Interview prep, we know how we do. The job market is crazy, so if anybody needs any assistance preparing yourself for an interview so you can get back out there and start kicking ass, y'all let me know. Eddie@mentalmechanicsinstitute.com. Y'all can get at me at mentalmechanicsinstitute.com as well. I look forward to seeing y'all soon, and thank y'all for enjoying me this morning. Y'all can see that sun is finally popping up. Turn this camera around so y'all can see it, or can I not? I cannot. Bye, y'all.